Kez, 2 goals, a clean sheet. Are you happy with today's performance?
Definitely the first 37 minutes. I thought we was different class. They couldn't handle the way we played, the way we was moving the ball, the rotation. I thought it was different class first 37 minutes, and then after that, you get one player injured, which is a massive miss for us. Obviously, Luke Dreyer being our captain as well, and it showed. After that, I don't think we was on point, which we was in the first 37 minutes. So disappointed after that, because when you ask subs to come on and make a difference, I don't think they did today. Listen, it's the first game. They know what I want, so that's all I could tell them.
And Kedwell Daniels today, he had his second goal, which was the 1000th goal that Croydon Athletic have scored since the formation of the club in 2012.
Okay.
Did you know that stat?
No, I didn't know. No.
And what do you think of that in terms of how the club's going so far?
Yeah, listen, that's brilliant for him. Obviously for Kedwell, scoring 2 goals. I thought he was magnificent as well, up to the 37. And listen, not everyone had a bad game. I thought Dunny was absolutely different class. Grant, he was different class. He caused some problems all day. Sorry. So there was some very good performances. Junior, Wince, Kean. So there was very good performances. So I can't get too disheartened, but I just think as a group we're better than that, and it frustrates me how good we are. To put them, we just got to get that mentality right. And like I say, Kedwell scoring the 1000th goal, and the way what we're trying to achieve, we can't have obviously second halves like that.
And in the first half especially, a number of contentious decisions with your players going down in the box. What did you think of those decisions and the rest performance overall today?
I didn't really see it in the first half, but the second one, Grant going through one-on-one with the keeper, and obviously getting pushed in the back as he goes to shoot. It's a blatant penalty, because he's give fouls outside the box for less. So I don't understand what that one. But listen, that's the referee's decision, and he's stuck with it. So we just got to regroup and not let that affect us. And I think that affects us as well as players, arguing with everyone and with the ref. Right, you just got to scrap that out and get on with the performance.
And it's one game ticked off in a long season, but what sort of precedent does this set with this sort of performance, professional away from home?
Yeah, listen, it's great to get your first win on the first game of the season, and we just got to keep going. We've got a very good squad here. We're going to add a couple more as well to strengthen. So whoever comes in, and you've got to have that depth, and that's what we're aiming to get up the league. Finish as high as possible, because this group should be. So and see where it takes us, really.
And did the team execute the game the same way you'd planned?
Definitely in the first 37 minutes. Even last Saturday as well in the FA Cup, the whole game really, they were very professional performance. Today, obviously they didn't second half what I wanted, but listen, that's football. The main thing is we come away with a clean sheet and 3 points.
You brought the lads in at half time, and you gave them a bit of talking to in terms of the final 6 minutes, as you put it. What adjustments did you see the team make in terms of the tactical shape that they set up with in the second half, and were you happy with that?
Yeah, listen, we got in some great positions, and the passing we've done in 1 and 2 touch, you couldn't live with it. And even in the second half, we did it a few times, and we was in on goal. But it frustrates me when, like I say, in the first, after 2-0 up, they start trying to dribble with the ball, trying to take people on, where it weren't like that in the first 37 minutes, and that's why we're 2-0 up. We was passing 1 and 2 touches around corners. It was very good to watch, and with the tempo as well, the way they was winning the ball back when we did lose it. And then after the 2-0, they just stopped, and I don't know if they think the game's won. And I tried to tell them at half time, like you was in there, that the game ain't won. 2-0 is a very difficult place to be at half time, because if they get one, they can get back in it. And to be fair to us, we were very lucky that they didn't get one back, because they had a few free headers from the corner, which we didn't defend very well.
And how did you sort of assess the opposition today in terms of the fact that you know the coach going into it as well? Tell us what you thought in terms of like your expectations versus the realism.
Yeah, listen,
of it.
Sevenoaks and Marcel, he's a very good manager. He's very tactical. He knows his stuff. So I knew it was going to be very tough. So yeah, it was. We just had to be at our game and not worry about everyone else. And I told them that obviously we'd give them a little bit of information about them, and individual players, and the way they try and play. And obviously, I played against Marcel's teams last year, so yeah, they'll be a good team. It's a good place to come and win. Obviously, your first game away.
And how do you build on this going into Tuesday, but also a busy week because of the Saturday FA Cup tie as well?
Yeah, and this is the thing. This is why you got to have a squad. very good squad. We've got that, so it's about managing players. Like I say, like Granty and JT, like they're running stats. I don't want to know what their running stats is today because they put an absolute shift in. So you've got to manage these sort of players, and obviously Harvey getting a knock in the warm up, but he got through it, which was, I could tell today. I can really tell that he was struggling with that knee, that he had a little knock in the warm up. So yeah, it's good to have a big squad, and the squad we got to be able to rotate, and we should be still getting points.
Well done, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.